Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Darren, and I've been using my Stohlquist EZ dry suit now for a few months. I wanted to use it a little bit before I talked about it. I've used it like 8 times already. So today I'm going to show you, we're going to jump in the lake, test it, and show you how it works. I've jumped in the lake several times. I've done some self-rescue, and it works perfect. So I'm going to video that today. This is the Stohlquist EZ semi-dry suit. The big difference is on a semi-dry, you have the neoprene neck gasket instead of the latex. It's a real soft material, very smooth. It's not like that porous neoprene like you would see on a glove. Very smooth, very comfortable around the neck. That's the big difference between the Stohlquist, the other dry suit, which they call the AMP. This one has latex gaskets on the wrist, just like the full dry suit. This is all the same. The booties are the same. You got a stitched in booty into the suit itself. This is watertight. And the big differences between Stohlquist EZ dry suit and the AMP total dry suit is the neck collar, and the AMP also has a tunnel if you're wearing a skirt. This doesn't have the tunnel, and for what I do, this is perfect. I'm on a lake here in Colorado in the winter, and this is the perfect suit for me. I didn't feel I needed a total dry suit with a latex collar, and they also say these collars will actually last a little longer than the latex, a little less care involved. But I'm liking it. It works. My components are a Habit. This is what they call it, Habit. It's just a shoe I got at Sam's, nothing fancy. It does have, if you look, it's rubber all the way up to the ankles here, and then thick neoprene up here. Another component I'm using today is the BPS Storm 5mm neoprene gloves. So when I go in the water, I'll have these on. Okay, folks. One thing I want to say, it might look weird, we don't have a toilet in our garage. We replaced the one in the house, and that's going to the landfill. So yeah, I don't have a toilet in my garage. Okay. I also want to point out the point, I'm 6'2", about 220, and I ordered a 2X large suit, and it's just huge on me. I think I could have, at my 6'2", 220, I think I could have used an extra large. But I do like having a little extra room for moving around in. When you're doing this, make sure that you're standing on clean concrete, you don't have any rocks. One nice thing about this suit, it has a nice elastic band here, which really holds the suit in place. When you're putting the suit on, these are very long sleeves. Pull them up a little bit, because if this gets under your gasket, you'll get a wet sleeve. So pull your sleeves back a little bit, because you don't want them under the gasket. Like I said, this suit is like big on me. My right hand, I cut fingers off, and they sewed them back on, so my hand doesn't work that well. I don't know, I've noticed it in the videos, it looks kind of weird. That's why I cut some fingers off, they sewed them back on. Nothing to do with the dry suit, I just was watching the video and I noticed my fingers look a little weird on some of my videos, and that's why. So the gaskets are on, okay? This is the suit. I'll put the booties on, and I drive to the lake like this. The lake's 10 minutes away, and then I'll put the neck gasket on when I get to the lake. So I go to the lake, kind of opened up like this, and so now we'll put the booties on. One nice thing about this suit I didn't point out, see if I can show you. You can pull this up, and that's boot height. So you put your boots on, and then you can take this back over your boots, and it's designed for this whole suit to go over the top of a boot. So I'm going to get dressed, I'm going to drive the lake, and we're going to jump in 40-degree water, and I'll show you how the semi-dry suit works. 44-degree water. Right now my feet are dry. I'm not below the boot line yet, so I'm going to go jump in. Let's see what happens. Totally fine. Not really feeling anything. Try to burp it. Gloves are working really good. My hands are hardly even wet. All right, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, it worked fine. I'm totally dry under here. Not really that cold either. So the Stohlquist EZ dry suit. Hey, so I hope you liked that video. The Stohlquist EZ dry suit, they call it a semi-dry suit, but you've seen me out there. I went underwater several times to get water around the neck, and I got home, I was completely dry around the neck, around the wrist. So even though they call it a semi-dry suit, I was submerging myself and staying totally dry in it. I think for recreational kayaking, like I do here in Colorado, we kayak on lakes, and I use the Carolina 14 here as my boat. The semi-dry, EZ dry suit, I would recommend it for recreational kayaking. If you're going to be doing sea kayaking or river white water type kayaking, you might want to do that amp with the latex collar. But boy, for what I do, the semi-dry works perfect, and I stay dry. One point I did want to make, did you notice how it puffed up when I got in the water? There's air in the suit and it all comes up, and I tried to burp the gasket a few times, trying to get that air out of the suit, but it does give you some buoyancy. But yeah, that's kind of why I look like the Michelin Man out there floating around, was all that air come up. So anyway, I like the EZ dry suit, highly recommend it for recreational kayak. If you have any questions about the suit, I'll be happy to answer them. So I hope you liked the video. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and thanks for watching.